Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Deus Ex Invisible War with me, Balthelion. And you'll notice my HUD is slightly different this time because I've actually fixed the issues with it. The widescreen thing didn't apply properly last time. So you see my HUD's a bit smaller. We can see the top of my my red health bar and my blue energy bar. We can see the compass at the top. And more importantly, on the menus we can now see all the other crap that was previously cut off on the sides, including goddamn drop button. So we can drop all those horrible bonus pistols that do nothing. Might as well drop that because I'm not going to use that. Move that out of there. So I can actually go around and pick stuff up now. So
we've had 3 nightclubs on that spot in less than a year.
Feels a bit strange though. It feels like I'm kind of zoomed in. Walking around, having already played the game a bit. But yeah, so let's
come back and tell me what you find out.
I don't have a multi-tool for that or that. But yeah, it does feel a bit horrible. It definitely feels like I'm inappropriately. No, don't hack. Inappropriately.
I've got work to do.
So I'm probably just going to end up walking into walls and stuff. Anything else in here that I needed? I don't think there was. So let's go. Now last time we did get quite a few mission objectives, so we'll have to see which one would probably be the easiest to do. I think most, if not all of them, require us to go to the old city this time, so let's have a look. Goals. Get a pilot. Go to the church. Can't do that because I bugged it. Oh, the nightclub. Yeah, we can do the nightclub. Where are we going?
Seek a higher path. Seek order. Join us for worship in the heart of
Travel to Club Fox. Hopefully this isn't going to cost us too much ammo. But that bolt caster seems quite effective, so I might be making heavy use of that in this playthrough by the looks of it. Because as I've mentioned previously, ammo is a bitch to find in this. And quite often I've had to go rummaging around in trash cans. Hello.
Welcome to Club Vox. We've got the latest NG Resonance Sim, the best music, and even a VIP club for your more private exchanges. You can pay the cover for the main club here.
I don't have any money.
What's so great about this club anyway?
Besides the usual offerings, we've got the latest NG Sim on the 2nd floor. The owner usually hangs out up there where he can watch everything. If you need more privacy than the ground floor can offer, you might ask him about the VIP club. The stairs are on the right just after you enter.
Thanks.
But I don't think I'm allowed in. There's no button, so you gonna let me in?
Welcome to Club Vox. We've got...
Oh, money.
Sorry, I don't have enough money.
Oh, you have to find some money somewhere. So we may as well go down to the lower city then, and start raising hell down there. So we need to go to the inclinator now, which is where we beat up those punks. I say we beat up those punks. It's pretty much shot the guy twice, ran away, let the robot finish him off.
Seek a higher path. Seek order. Join us for worship.
Ow! Heal up. And yeah, you know, this is, you know, it's like some. You'd think that the main elevator would be in a bit more of a posher facility than some like back alley door, but no. Now, are we going to have trouble in here or not? I can't remember. I know there's trouble in this place at some point.
A bonus? You expect me to walk into a...
I'm sorry, the inclinator is closed until we get this toxic spill cleaned up.
Don't you have any hazmat workers or bots to take care of it?
One nanoformer bot, but it's been so long since we've had an emergency that it's fallen apart. I can't believe someone tried to slip toxic waste past us.
Can it be fixed?
The only guy with the code for the repair bots closet is trapped on another platform. We've also got a hazard flush system, and we've got the code for that one, 4781. But the remote access is damaged. I'm trying to get one of these fools to go up to the balcony overlooking the bay to hit the master control, but they're afraid of crossing through the spill.
We're not letting ourselves get threatened into risking our lives. You can't fire us for having some common sense.
I never said I'd fire you. I just said that we're losing money over this, and I may have to let someone go afterwards.
Right.
Anyway, I'm hoping to find someone with more guts than these guys to do some quick contract work for a decent number of credits. If you manage to take care of it, report back to me so I can pay you. Until then, no one's going to be able to get down to Lower Seattle.
You're going to give me 100 credits, that'll get me into the club. Right, where do I go? Rat. Okay, punch the rat.
You're nearing the toxic spill the facility director told you about. The WTO is reaping the benefits of its harmful industries. I guess a little pollution is all in a day's work up there. The area's been closed off, and they've deployed bots to patrol and secure it. May Her Holiness watch over you as you face these obstacles.
Yeah, there's dogs with shotguns in there. Get out of the way. There we go. I can't get out of the thing. Come on. There we go. Now, I do have EMP grenades. They may come in handy. Oh shit.
Analyzing evasive tactic.
Oh bollocks, I missed.
Alert. Grenade. Mission jeopardized. Target occluded. Systems failing.
Okay, pistol is nothing against that guy.
Calculating. Analyzing evasive tactic. Target occluded. Analyzing evasive tactic.
Haha!
Target occluded.
Stay. Now, I'm pretty sure there was another one upstairs. However, this seems to be the room we need to go in. And if memory serves, it's just on the left and up some stairs. So I'm just going to run in, maybe activate my health regen if this goes horrible. Not enough bioenergy. That's not good. Go upstairs, quick. I hope there's no bad things up here. There's a terminal. Activate the flush. Excellent. Flare, don't care about that. There's some goodies in there.
Good work. The area is clear. Natural balance has been restored. You should meet with the facility director to let her know she can reactivate the inclinator now.
God, this is so confusing. I'm sure there is a... There we go. We can walk across this corner bit, can't I? God. Seems to have fallen off the ledge, but whatever. Now, there's going to be a bad doggy around here somewhere. So I'm just going to go back through the air vent. And tell that lady that I have done her job. And give me your monies. Get around the corner.
I've taken care of the problem. The area is no longer hazardous.
Fantastic. Here's a few credits for your trouble.
Got money. Right. So let's come back in here. I can go. I can't go downstairs. So another way of doing this would be to engineer bot, but it would have fixed something. Downstairs, I think there is the engineer. Yeah.
It's safe to leave this platform now. The spill's been cleaned up.
Thanks. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with it. I hope the director is paying you a fair wage, but in case she isn't, you might want to check out the repair bot storage closet if you haven't already. The code is 13490. Grab whatever you need. You earned it.
Oh, cheers, mate. What's this? Monty Bites Candy Bar. I don't want that, thank you. That looks like a bad idea to fall down, so I'm not going to go down there.
Okay, nuts. What's her... You bumped me! Back off!
I bumped you! Oh no! Right, so this is this code, isn't it? Thank you. You're near a repair bot. When a repair bot is nearby, it is programmed to replenish bioelectric energy.
Repairing damage.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Buckets. Buckets aren't useful. Ammo is very useful. Was that it? One clip of ammo. That's what you told me to come down.
Accidental collision.
Accidental collision. Right, let's go downstairs then. Right. Hello. I hear spider bots.
Looks like things are getting back to normal.
That's good for you. Rats. Vermin. Anything in here? Oh, there is something in here. Multi-tool. Yes. Always check the bins. Right. Go here. So this takes us out to the Lower Seattle slums. And yes, that is indeed a Karkian. If you remember those from the previous game. Although, to be honest, I can't remember where we meet those. But I assume if it's on that splash screen, there is potentially at least one around here somewhere.
They're gonna shut the inclinator down completely.
Know where I can get a decent pilot?
Can't afford anyone in Upper Seattle. Don't expect to get a better deal just because you're in a scabby part of town.
I'm ready to pay well, if the pilot's worth it.
If it was me, I'd hire a smuggler. Someone with some experience, you know? Then the WTO Air Patrol could kiss my ass. Best place for that sort of thing is the Greasel Pit. It's just on the other side of the inclinator tunnel.
They'll always need us for their dirty work.
Why is it
like
me
my brother
talking,
Danny. He cleans the bots that clean the floors of it. How would he get to work without the inclinator?
He cleans cleaner bots?
Sewers. Now, I'm pretty sure that's probably the best place to accidentally walk into a car, so I'm not going to go down there. Or grease for that matter. Ammo, bins, lovely. Bread, it's obviously completely safe to eat. There's the Greasel Pit, but I'm not going to go there quite yet, I don't think. Or should I go there? Yeah, why not? Travel to the Greasel Pit. So this is our wretched hive of scum and villainy. And probably very bad beers.
No active weapons in the Greasel Pit. First you gotta transmit the safety lock codes to freeze anything you're carrying. Then I let you in. Otherwise, take a hike.
Sure, go ahead, send the code.
Thanks. There's sensors that will reactivate everything on your way out. You're clear to go in now.
I never really understood how that works. If a bar can remotely deactivate your weapons with like a wireless code, why don't people do that in the real world, having a bit of a gunfight? Yeah, I think.
But what about the apartment?
This is one of our.
I already picked up my gear.
Your gear? You're leaving?
Well, well. An Enclave kid comes down to cruise the slums on Daddy's credit line. First time at sea level?
My parents are dead. They were in Chicago at the time of the attack.
Oh, sorry, mate. Just talking chuff. No offense.
Sure.
Sid Black. Call me Sid. Best jet jockey in the Northern Hemisphere. So, you're on your own? If you need a lift, I'm game. All you gotta do is bail out my jet and give me a little something for my trouble.
Who has your jet?
Sophia Sack, crime boss of the port. Holds court in the Heron's Loft building on the other side of town past the Order Church. Took my jet because she said I came up short on a shipment, but she's a lying thief. Everyone knows Sid's never lost a load.
How much do you charge your passengers?
The going rate. But I'm up the Swanee until I get those mercs away from my jet. Maybe you could arrange an accident, know what I mean? Eliminate Sack and her 2-bit security force. You look like the type.
So that's one of the pilots we could get. What else have we got around here? Loads of thugs. Smoke table. Walk table, whatever.
Another lucky night.
A new face. Interesting. Introduce yourself.
Is this a prank call or something? Funny way to meet people.
I search every place I can. You're very close, but not quite the one I'm looking for.
Close to what?
You look modified.
So?
I need help. I'm a helicopter pilot. They're holding me captive, along with my chopper, at the WTO terminal in Upper Seattle.
Right, I heard about your helicopter. How'd you get this call past WTO security?
I've tapped into the terminal's local network. The passcode to the hangar holding my vehicle is 00485. Get me out of here, and I'll fly you anywhere you want, free of charge.
I could use a pilot. I'll think about it.
So this one's letting me go for free if I get a helicopter out. The other one wants me to go in, murder everyone, and they still charge me, so I might go with her. Go downstairs somewhere. It's not it.
But I talked to Mr. Pellet, one-on-one. He laid it all out, straight up.
I'm sure there is a way downstairs. Down here. There's the toilets. Look at the state of the facilities here. It's disgusting. There we go. There's the staircase.
Match 7. Gobs are in the chute. Buy-in is the house minimum. Odds are 1 to 1.
You really have cockfights with transgenics down here?
Hey, better watch the feed speak around the pit, or these scabs, not me of course, but these other scabs might take advantage. Know what I'm saying?
Sorry. So how do I know which transgenic to bet on? They all look the same to me.
You work in a lab or something?
Something like that.
Well, we fight gobs down here. Green gobs, brown gobs, baby-stealing, sewer-slinking, good-eating gobs. Follow me? Right now, it's Green Dragon in the North Chute, Shutterbug in the South. Walk around, check the fighters, and let me know where you want to put your money.
Let's have a wander
Let me
around.
think about it.
Make it quick. Gobzilla's on deck.
Right. So we're going to have a gruesome fighting going on down here.
The bookie's at the south door.
I know that, I've just spoken to him.
Mean sons of bitches, that's for sure. Looking for a sure thing? She's right under the grate there. Check out the scales on that girl. That's Green Dragon, a new gob fresh from the sewer. Mean as nails.
She been in many fights?
A greasel don't grow up wild and not get in fights. I said this gob is fresh, understand? Been hunting scab winos for years.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey Jack, listen up. Want to script some real cash? You look like the mercenary type.
Depends on what you mean by script.
Final match is 4 to 1 odds. Buy-in begins right after this fight, after which the odds stand, even if something happens to one trainer's lineup.
You want me to kill someone's greasel?
Shh! I'm talking about the champ Gobzilla. Follow me? She's still at Tina's pad in the Heron's loft building near the Inclinator, apartment 22. I'll give you a bounty if that gob dies. Plus you get to make bank on the 4 to 1 situation. Cool?
I'll think about it.
Sweet, so I can make some money down here. Get out of the way. So, now let's check those, these. Money, 25 credits, I'll take that. So yeah, we can go assassinate some greasel, which is always up my street, because I bloody hate them. Multi-tool, I'll definitely have that, thank you very much. So yeah, we need to go back out to Lower Seattle now. That's going to be somewhere, isn't it? So we've gained 2 more.
You're ready to leave, just head out. The sensors
objectives.
will automatically...
I think the first thing we might do is kill that Gobzilla Greasel then. I also need to report to the church, which is nearby. So the Greasel, I believe.
You'll always need us for the dirty work. Like my brother Danny, he cleans the pots and cleans the floors up there.
Oh, it's a loading screen. Wonderful. Gotta love old games where they just load every 2 steps. So we're now at the Heron's Loft Apartments, which is probably a good place to go on the rob in every apartment that exists. Right. Crates. Nothing of interest by the looks of it. Oh, hang on. Multi-tool. We've got another bin that we can go exploring. Looks like a load of rubbish, and that honestly was not a pun. Which it sounds like one. There's a rat. Kill that. Now, Godzilla's up there somewhere. I think we can go up here. Hello, you little shit. Dead cat.
Hey!
Bollocks. Right, we'll let the poison tick away on her.
I felt that one.
Making porno noises.
You burned some kind of poison.
Okay, that one here.
I'm cooked. You burned some kind of poison.
There we go. She's down. Let's jump in here. Pistol I don't want. Dead body I don't really want either. Don't know what that was meant to be. Okay, you got a room full of cats that you were feeding to the Greasel. Lovely. Put you out of your misery, guys, even though the Greasel was dead. There's an air vent. Soft key. Ammo. Beer, don't care. Nothing else of interest, no. I think things were sounding pissed off out here. There's a gun turret somewhere. I think it's upstairs. Hello, sir.
Whoa, hey, this is my apartment.
I guess I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Who sent you? It was that Pequod's jerk, wasn't it? He isn't satisfied that he already has the zoning lockdown for all of Upper Seattle and can keep me out. He has to play like a mafia don and send people to harass me. Well, I won't be intimidated. I won't.
I didn't come here looking for a fight.
If he wants to peddle his overpriced peculinos down here, let him. But I deserve a shot at those babyface executives uptown. What I need is a hacker. Someone to break into the civic manager's computer at the WTO terminal and approve my zoning petition. Business is good down here. I've got money and I want to expand.
Sounds like a risky operation, but I take it you can afford to hire a few thugs of your own.
Well, I'd make it worth a certain someone's while, that's for sure. Why do you ask? Know anything about government databases?
Maybe I'll check back with you later tonight.
Oh, more money from doing that guy's thing. There's certainly a lot more side quests in this one. There we go. I've just Just nick some money off him, but he doesn't know. That's his toilet. I don't care about that. You got anything on the floor around here, have you?
I don't have time for this.
Don't forget to come see
What was
me
that?
at Order Church, Alex.
What? Better
That
be a
landing
false
pad is run
alarm.
by a
What?
local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they've seized
Hey,
the
I think
Black
something's
Carrier,
going on.
probably as payment for phony debts.
Acid!
It never hurts to have a pilot who owes you a favor. You could pay the debt or, better, eliminate Sack and her henchmen for the good of the whole neighborhood.
Is he dead? There we go. He's got a shotgun which we couldn't pick up earlier. Nothing else of interest though. So yeah, unlike the original where big guns took up more slots, these guns just take up the same amount of slots, but bigger guns use ammo faster. So you're probably not going to see me using the big guns too much. So I should probably be sticking to the basic stuff. Just making sure there's no turret around, because I can hear one somewhere. That's a fire hydrant. There's a bin. Whoa! Don't jump in that. Jesus Christ. What's that? Multi-tool. Something I can hack. Extra 150, can't complain with that. Hello? As soon as I looked at that gun turret, it suddenly...
Maybe something's up.
What? He's angry, but I don't think he's going to shoot me, so... can I get down? There we go. So we've killed Godzilla. We need to go to the Order Church. So that will be back out here. We'll see what they want. There's also a strange fella up here.
The trader handles business. I'm here to prevent unfair transactions.
So the Amar have an operation here. How's the black market in Seattle?
You will appreciate our merchandise. You may purchase now, or earn a discount by providing a service to the Amar.
Go on.
The service will be a theft. In the basement of Club Vox in Upper Seattle, the manager has hidden a cadaver, an unusual mutant he wishes to sell to a biotech firm. We are interested in the properties of the mutant tissues, which are highly resistant to radiation and extreme temperature.
You want me to steal a carcass from a nightclub?
A tissue scan, please. The biological properties could be used to improve Omar adaptability. Or would you prefer to make a purchase now?
What are you selling?
I have a black market biomod canister, which enables non-PSO chem functionality. I am also selling 3 energy cells for powering your biomodified systems. Or you might want 2 EMP grenades for disrupting electronic devices, such as surveillance equipment. As a regular customer, you must pay full price for each.
I ain't paying that money.
Maybe later.
Very well.
I think that guy needs some cough sweets. Very sore throat. So that's the coffee shop. That's got a turret in it. Let's go in the bin. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Right, there is energy cell. I think that's about it. Let's get out the bin. It's gracious, all these strange jumping. Right, I'm going to quick save. Because...
Hey!
piece.
Think you're some kind of operator or what?
Hey, he's calm down, that's cool. There's a book. Random pictures. Right, what can I steal in here since the turret's not going to shoot me? Energy credits. 200. Very nice. For some reason the machine was hostile. Hang on. Is there something behind this? What is it? No, he's generally thinking that is hostile. Okay. Soft key for something. Well, 200 credits. Can't argue with that. Where they're at. Travel to the Order Church. Why this needs to be its own area, I have no idea. So let's go see what their agenda is.
It's not too late. Just because you took one assignment for the WTO doesn't mean that the Order won't accept you. Talk to Lin May. The Order needs your help and has its own interests in the Mako facility.
My alliances are my own concern, but yes, I'm heading to Mako next.
Be careful whom you trust. Only the Order can help you retain your individuality and find spiritual balance. All others are suspect.
Is the WTO really that bad? The enclaves are safe and prosperous. It seems like a solid foundation for the future.
The WTO, Tarsus, or any other corporate entity seeks only to exploit you. As far as Tarsus is concerned, we're experiments, not people. Just walking petri dishes. You know we're worth more than that.
I'll keep all of that in mind.
May Her Holiness watch over you.
So she's been converted. There's some glowy red things over there.
Welcome to the Order Sanctuary for this city, Alex D. We've been expecting you.
Wasn't exactly easy getting here.
We appreciate your dedication.
I did what I had to.
Please step inside. Join us for meditation. Her Holiness awaits your presence. Welcome, my friend.
You owe this search for...
Ah, you seek solace from your everyday troubles.
Are there any flares? I thought they were going to be like grenades or something useful.
You must... Alex D. of Tarsus Academy. You are alive.
You always speak the truth, Your Holiness.
Have faith. The Order Church condemns the illegal biomodification experiments performed on you and the other trainees.
Biomods are part of the training. We knew what they do to our tissues.
Your biomod architecture is no piezochem clone. The trainee's DNA has been completely rewritten. We are certain the one called Leo would have been ineligible for biomodification without extensive gene replacement.
Sounds like typical R&D, an innovation that would expand the biomod market.
The technology's uses exceed what you might expect. It could standardize the human organism, make all ability and talent into software modules, radically disrupt the social order.
You think there's a political agenda behind my biomods?
Yes, we have rescued you so that you can help us identify and defeat your creators. Please listen to my High Augur, Lin Mei Chen. She will contact you at the holocom in the other room. Unlocking your cyber can also help you achieve greater order. As the Muslims before you who revere this attribute, you must be steadfast, and you must be patient. Sometimes the search will be difficult. Obstacles within yourself and people who cannot understand may stand in your way.
I'm here. You said you had more to say about the raid on Tarsus. What went wrong?
We're still investigating. I haven't heard from Captain Lamar since he disobeyed my orders.
Why should I join a group which is at war with itself?
Unifying the world's religions is a difficult enterprise. What we must do, and I ask your help in this, is determine what happened to Captain Lamar so that we can assess the operation. Just as you arrived, I got a report that he had abandoned his unit. Incidentally, my agents have been following your activities in Upper Seattle. We will talk about Mako ballistics when you return.
One of your own captains? AWOL?
He was seen with a gang of local thugs linked to the Knights Templar. He did a little moonlighting after the Tarsus raid by coordinating a prison break.
Busy man.
He's pinned down in the Inclinator right now, negotiating with the authorities for safe passage out of Seattle. I want you to infiltrate the facility and learn what you can about this betrayal. Then perhaps we'll be closer to understanding his actions at Tarsus Academy.
What's the connection to the Knights Templar?
Unclear. One of their commanders was facing trial, and I guess Templar extremism appealed to some of our seekers. The church seems to be losing ground in disadvantaged neighborhoods, where the poor are quick to join any cause that makes them feel powerful.
Well, if you're giving me free ammo, there's some nice goodies in here. I do have 6 multi-tools. It's getting on quite a bit. I might as well use them. Scrambler proximity mine, spider bomb, hell yes. 100 credits, and a noisemaker grenade. So presumably that will create a nice distraction.
My seekers, you must activate your kundalini, or your spiritual energy. As you purify your spirit,
downstairs
search
area.
for true order.
Seems extremely dangerous. Spider, I'm not going in there.
Bringing your lives into deeper
I hope she soon sees the light.
Screw that shit. Let's get back out to the slums. Okay. So let's review our objectives. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've got 12. Inclinator. That's what upstairs. This is technically in the slums, but I'm not going with that pilot. But we could do that, I suppose. That seems to be... That's for the order. That's not for the pilot. Do the greasels. Tell you what, let's do this. Do the greasel fighting before we finish off today. Peace, mate. Come on. Put the gun away. But, yeah, if you gamble successfully, you can make quite a bit of money here. So odds are I'm probably going to be making good use of the quick save and quick load if I get it wrong. But I don't think it's necessarily 100% this greasel will always win, if I remember correctly. I think one greasel usually has better odds over the other.
No active weapons.
Go ahead, send the code.
Thanks. There's sensors that will react.
The underdog can sometimes win, so it could shoot you in the foot. It's always better safe before you do it. You maximise your profits.
Hey, you're in the way.
You're in my way, bitch. Right. So you wanted us to bet on Green Dragon. Let's get the money first.
Any luck?
It's done.
Serious?
Serious. Godzilla's history. You've got a good shot at the title.
That's what I wanted to hear. Here's the payoff. It's all I got. You want more? Bet on Snake Eyes in the World Championship.
So Green Dragon and Snake Eyes. Okay. You better not let me down, matey. Quick saved.
What's it gonna be?
Green Dragon.
My money's on Green Dragon.
Yeah, Green Dragon. I put my money on sewer gobs every time. They're meaner. How much you want to bet?
Now let's go for the full 500.
Here you go. Name's Alex D.
D for Upper Seattle Dandy?
D for don't ask.
Well, better get your buns over to the pit. Your gob's dropping into the fire.
Pick your move, Bug. That's it.
Rip him shreds.
So our one Green Dragon's this one on the right. Go on. You got the first
That's
shot.
more like it.
Go on. Well, the other one doesn't seem to be gone.
That's got a sting.
Oh, hell yeah. We won that easy.
A man can pick his gobs.
I won. I think you owe me some money.
Save the attitude, D. The pit pays. Here you go. Double your money. House takes 10%.
Thanks.
Come back later tonight. Tina's bringing in the champ, Godzilla. It's gonna be Godzilla versus Snake Eyes, 4-1 odds. Bet on Snake Eyes, you might just quadruple your money.
Thanks for the tip.
So there we go. We got 950 credits, so that's 450 profit. Gonna quick save again.
It'll take us a while to get cleaned up for the next match.
So I need to leave and come back then.
Look at him strutting around the pit, showing off just like his daddy.
Next one's the World Championship. Betting starts 10 minutes before the fight.
So we need to start off and come back later for that one. I think we'll head off and we shall probably assassinate that order commander for
If you're ready to leave, just head out, and the sensors will automatically...
Oh, damn these loading screens. So can I head back to the Inclinator?
They'll always use us for their dirty work. Like my brother Danny. He cleans the bots that clean the floors up there. How would he get to work without the Inclinator?
It is, yeah. But I think we'll stop here, and next episode we shall continue on with that assassination / recon attempt. So see you then.